Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and there is an appalling story coming from the Princess Royal Hospital in Orpington in Kent. It's due to the Flu-nami by a dog, they said. It'll be fun, they said. They're so quiet and unassuming, they said. Well, my gobby little schnauzer, someone walks past and... Anyway, we have this current Flu-nami that is filling hospitals. And there is an elderly patient who was in her bed. She has emphysema and a secondary chest infection. And 4 or 5 hospital staff, a little gang and gaggle of hospital staff, stood around her bed and were encouraging her to leave and go home. She was saying she's got no one at home to look after her. She hasn't been cleared to leave by the consultant. She's still very ill. They were saying it's tough, but they need the bed. She was bed hogging, effectively. And they said they're going to charge her £582 a night if she wanted to remain in that bed. Now, first of all, of course, that's quite illegal, free at the point of need and so forth. And people who were in the ward at the time were absolutely gobsmacked at the treatment of this woman. One woman who was there and who witnessed this said that they surrounded these hospitals, surrounded her and were trying to intimidate her into leaving. She said she's a tiny woman. She looked like she only weighed about 5 stone. She said, but she said she lived alone. She's no way capable of going home in the state she was in and doing this. Now, patient groups, of course, are hitting out at this. They're appalled, rightly so. They're saying that these strong-arm tactics have no place in an NHS hospital. And they said that the hospital staff were callous. Now, a spokesman for the hospital has deeply apologised because, of course, they are. What else are they going to do? And they're saying that it should never have happened. But he said that we will not be charging the woman. You'll not be charging the woman? Fine. But you still want her gone, don't you? This is weird. Perhaps if the NHS was less managerial, had fewer managers, to have more funds with which to put beds in. I was filming, and I was in Guy's Hospital. This is a couple of years ago. I was filming some piece. I can't remember what it was. I can see the name. I can't think of the name of the film. Anyway, I was filming it, and we had we were given this whole ward to use in filming. And they had these 3 wards out in one of the wings of the hospital that were unused. There was beds, there was equipment, and it was empty. And we said, what, have they cleared the ward for us? Oh no, we don't use this ward anymore. Why? We don't have the funds or the staff. I've got to say there must have been something in the region of maybe 40 beds. All the equipment, and you had your heart things here and your monitors and whatever, all there. Fully functional, fully fitted ward. 40 people, no one in it, because they didn't have the resources. I bet they had the resources to pay for lots and lots of managers. But isn't that absolutely appalling? Tara Fitzgerald was in it. I remember. She's tiny. I didn't realise how tiny Tara Fitzgerald is. God, I fancied her. Anyway, but this is what's happening. So these beds are being blocked by people who are not capable of being released. And then these people are being bullied by hospital staff, though, in order to make room for other people who will be blocking the beds with their illness. Why not just open up more hospitals? Why not just open up more wards? Why not just fire managers? They don't contribute anything after all, do they? Well done. This is the country we're living in now, though. And of course, the reason that the Flu-nami, as they're calling it, is here at the moment is because so few people are taking up the government's offer of having the jibby jabs for it. I wonder why. I wonder why people are very suspicious of the anti-flu jibby jabs. I'm sure there's a reason, and I'm sure you can think of it as well. Thanks very much. Bye.